life animals, isn't it? You know, both in grade 3 and grade 4, your book requires that you see what? So what are we seeing here? Yes, exactly. We are seeing sheep. We are seeing what? Sheep. Okay? How do they look like? Eh? How can you describe it? What are you seeing? Eh? Yes. Sheep are animals that they say they are very meek. They are what? Meek. Eh? Eh? They are very meek. I think the teachers can check what that exactly means. But they are very calm animals, okay? They don't have a lot of issues, okay? And there is somewhere that somebody was asking a joke that one sheep jumped over the fence, and there were like 6. And then the answer was that all of them did what? Because when one jumps, even here, if we open this gate here, one of them goes this direction, all of them, none of them will be left here confused. They all go the same. So do you want to feed them?
Yes.
Okay, you can give them, one of you can give them just 1 or 2 leaves, and you see whether they can eat. Well, they will not eat. Now, you know they are now fearing you. But you see, no, they are coming. You can see, are they coming to eat? Yes, they are coming. Okay, now leave it. I think stop where you are. Number 1, you see all these roofs, iron sheets and all that. This is what we call scrap metal. We call it scrap. This is what? We have kept it there for you to see what scrap is. Okay?
Yes.
And these days we have people that are doing a lot of damage to our environment. Okay? Because they are going around stealing what? The scrap. Okay? You find somebody's gate, which is a bit loose, and somebody comes and takes it. It's a very bad habit, isn't it? Yes. Here I have one animal that oh, slowly. It's learn away. Hey, slowly. Let me get it out.
Yes.
You can put this inside. Okay, let me get it out. Okay, slowly. Don't push, please. Don't push. These are sharp. Do not push. Excuse me. Don't push. In fact, it's really growing, eh? Okay. All right. Okay, you've all seen, eh? Yes. Okay, now let me. No, I have. Oh, okay. I think I need to bring many more. So, how many of us have rabbits at home? How many? Let me tell you. You have, eh? Let me tell you. When you are in school, when you are what?
In school.
You always supposed to have a rabbit at home, because the rabbit makes you get a lot of time to look for food for it, isn't it? And because you know when you are growing, you should avoid just staying there without being something, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, we walk slowly. Okay, here we are. Okay. Can you all come out this way? Come out.
This one is for what?
No, want to talk about it now. Now, I want you to stand there. Then we talk about now I want to talk, all right?
Yes.
What we have here in grade 4, okay?
Yes.
You are supposed to know how you plant various plants and trees, okay?
Yes.
And we have here examples of those plants that you can plant using the seeds, okay? For example, this plant is called the white sapota. If you look on my left, there's a very big tree there, okay? This seedling, this is a seedling. This is a what?
Seedling.
This is an example of the method of propagating. Method of what?
Propagating.
The method of growing a tree by planting a seed. You plant a what? A seed. You plant the seed. And how do you plant the seed? Number one, you take the fruit. You take the what? When you take that fruit, the seed that is inside, you dry it. You do what? It dries naturally in the sun, okay? And then you put it in the soil like this. You cover it and it grows. It gives you a root and it gives you the plant up here, okay? So this one is a seedling. I don't. What is this? This is a wasp. Is a what? Wasp. This one is dead. This one is dead. This is dead. This is a wasp. So if you look here, you shall see many types. Many types. We have aloe vera. We have what? Aloe vera. We have Mexican. No, I can get it. Give me that stick. Thank you. This is a pointer. This one is Mexican marigold. Mexican marigold plus the other one I showed you out there, which is pepper. You can cut a few leaves here, crush them, and they will help you scaring rodents that are coming to eat your crops. All right?
And this one?
We are just hold, we are getting there. Now, if you look at this one here, you see the one that is dying here. I have not known exactly why it's dying. That plant is a poisonous plant, okay? What do you call it? Who knows what you call this one?
Soda maple.
Exactly. No, this is not soda maple. What do you call it? No, that's not soda maple. Thorn apple, no. That's not thorn apple. This one is very poisonous. The garlic onion. Yes, the one at the very end there is garlic. No. Yes, yeah. That one again, you use it to scare animals, rodents, okay? Okay? Yes. Okay? And those are just papers for you. So then you have, of course, you have what? What else do you have? This plant here, that one here, is called a balloon plant.
Balloon plant.
That plant there, its seeds are dispersed by the wind. Yes, seed dispersal. They are dispersed by the wind. And all these children have somewhere like that in their books. How, I think so. Is it grade 4? Yes. Okay? Dispersal. So it's only that now what has happened is that it has already the seeds must be somewhere growing now, germinating. But there are very many here because one of them is dying. Don't touch this, please. Don't touch that. I'm trying to remember the name of this weed. Here, this is very interesting because what is that you put in rice when you are cooking? The ones that look like roots. Those garlics. The garlics that look like roots. Called what? Huh? I'll get you the name. Higher. Of course, then coming this way, okay, some of these are water weeds. Here we have grass that we call Kikuyu grass, okay? This one, I've brought it here so that you can see how you propagate using sprigs. Using sprigs. You can sprit and plant, okay? Teachers, this one you sprit and plant, okay? You sprit and plant. All these are types of onions, these ones. And we are coming this way, coming this way. Those papers, just leave them. Coming. I have a flower that's called daffodil. This one, you can see it. It's also one identified as you can also mix and scare pests. We are going. When we are talking about the texture of the soil texture, here I have several types of soils. This one is red room, this one. This is red room soil, this one. I don't know whether these students are actually attentive. This one, I bought it from Muranga. I brought this from Muranga. If you people know, as you go to Mukureni there's a place we call Rotune. This is the red soil that I've gotten from there. Okay? And we are going. When we are talking about propagation, I have this one I've specifically planted so that children can see what it means. And I'm going to uproot. When? Look at this. When you cut a piece of the plants which are propagated using cuttings, this is what happens. Can you see?
Yes.
You cut it and put it in the soil, and after some time, root starts growing. Can you see the roots growing?
Yes.
And at the same time, a shoot also starts growing. So I wanted you to see this. Are they all seeing? Can you all see this? Can you all see? Are we all seeing? The roots are coming down and the shoot is going up. Can you see that? Use that word. Let me say the good conditions for growing. What happens is that now roots start coming down. Can you see the roots coming down? Yes. There is the main root and there are small roots here. These small roots are the ones we call feeder roots, okay? Yes. And then you can see up there the shoot is coming. So within a short time, it's going to be a very big shoot. And then we are going to have what you call, this is what? This is cassava. Is this cassava?
Yes.
So later these same roots are the ones that are going to grow cassava itself. Do you hear and understand?
Yes.
Yes. So this one I've kept it specifically. So charcoal. Okay?
Yes.
How do you make charcoal?
From trees.
Is this so? I think that is not correct. How do you make charcoal? Take care, because behind you there are thorns. How do you make charcoal? You don't burn trees. What you do, you burn wood. You burn what? Wood. Yes, wood. So you guys,
we cannot burn all the trees.
Not all the trees. Even a tree you can't burn. What you do when you are making charcoal, first you cut the tree, isn't it? Cut it into pieces of wood. Then you prepare them in a manner that you burn them, and then you get charcoal, okay? We shall be using this charcoal somewhere else, isn't it? Right. Then there's something else I can remember you need to know. This one is clay. Is what? This is the one that makes pots. You know the earthen pots and the pots that we use for cooking? This is that clay. It's the way they do it and then they make. This is actually that clay that makes pots. Yes. Right? Yes. It's not nini. It's just nini. I think I don't mind. I have a lot of it. You can feel it. And you can see even when they are supposed to learn about texture, they see what they can learn about this nini. Take care of my rope. Okay? Right. That one we can return it there. So that is the texture. Of course, clay, there are very many. Like now, what is this? The one you can easily, this black cotton soil, which is clay, isn't it? Yes. Clay, there are very many types. We have the books is telling us you have very many types of soil, isn't it? Yes. One of it is black cotton soil, which holds water. Can you see it's holding water? Yes, it is holding water. This one is holding water. This one you cannot use it for making pots. It's the only the one they are making pots in school, but soon they break, isn't it? Yes, they soon break. But the one I'm showing you there is the one they use to make pots. Nyungu, okay? That one where I've gotten it from is the one that they use for make potting. In fact, even here, why I brought it in, I can still show you what we made with it. It's there. We mix it with cement and it has already made a pot, okay? Right.
And what about this one?
It's because I also found it very strange when I first went there. There's a place in Muranga. Who comes from Muranga? Muranga. You don't come from Muranga. Muranga. Oh, this Mheshimiwa, this Mheshimiwa Bendawa. He comes from, is it Getaru? Keharu. Comes from Keharu. It's called, and that area is called Rotune. In Kikuyu, this is red and something red, we call it something, whatever. So that is what we need. Okay? Yes. So, right, we move on. Here, we have, they are here. But this one I'm not going to cut. Also, it's for the purpose of when propagating, we propagate using cuttings, okay? And don't forget, we say that that's the learners. Now, can you all come this side so that very, 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 very poisonous. Yes, yeah, the one that's dying is Datura. Datura is poisonous. Now, here we are. Here we are. Number one. Still remember we are talking about propagation, eh? Talking about propagation. And propagate is to grow, isn't it? Yes. From a tree like this, a tree like that, we have said some trees you propagate through seeds. Others, you propagate through cuttings. You've already seen the cassava, isn't it? Yes. Then others, you propagate using bulbs, like onions, which we have seen there, okay? Then others, you propagate using sprigs. We call them sprigs, okay? And those that are like that, suckers and sprigs, you can say, for example, arrowroots. Eh? And of course, here I have an example. This is arrow roots. This arrowroot. So if we dig inside, we shall see that it has got a bulb inside it. Hey, serious happer. My things are drying. Okay? Now, so this is all for the purposes of propagation, okay? Yeah?
You have yams.
Here.
What is the difference between arrowroot and...
There's a big difference. Yes, because number one, I would just say that yams are perennial. They're actually perennial. They are perennial. And you see again, a yam does not, a yam has tubers. Okay? Okay? And this is like, I don't know whether this is exactly the group of a bulb. It's also a tuber, but this is just an annual plant. You know, you just cut it. The yam, you know, has a long, it is the family of yams and it's a weed dispersed. You can see it is actually dying here. This is really, really dispersed, and unfortunately, it's like it's wet. It's already wet, but these are seeds. They are they are dispersed by weed. Then we have, remember, you have been taught about plants that do not give a flower, isn't it? What do we call them? Non-flowering plants. Non-flowering plants. And we have several examples here. We have this. These are called ferns. They don't produce any flower. Okay? They don't produce any flower. So I have several types here that do not produce flower. Then, of course, here dry places. I have just cut this from Kitengela. I brought it for you to see. What do I want you to see here? It has very few leaves. I think the teacher mentioned something. So the thorns here are also part of the green part of the plant. It has very sharp thorns. This is a family of which tree you call acacia. This is a family of acacia plant, the acacia tree, okay? This acacia grows like that, in that place, okay? And when it grows, it also grows this kind of small pots. Can you see? It's like it has small pots. What happens here, I don't know whether the members of staff know it, is that it inhabits, it does what? Small ants that are black. You know it? Do you know that? You know it? Can you see it as a hole? Can you see a hole there?
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Can you see a small hole?
Yes.
Small hole?
Yes.
What happens is that when this plant is growing out there, and you can see it has its own fruits. Can you see the fruits?
Yes.
That's shaped like letter C, isn't it? Yes. Those are fruits, okay? So this particular plant protects its seeds like that. And what it does is it produces this small pot, and inside this pot there is some food. It's what?
Some food.
That food is for those black ants. You saw black ants somewhere on the tree near the gate?
Yes.
So they get in here, and they are there eating, and they become very many. So when that animal comes around, they come and start learning all over its mouth, and then, you know, it is so disturbed that it doesn't continue eating the plant. It is adoption. It's adopting to the environment. Okay? Yes. Are you happy now? What a furnace. A what? Furnace. They burn and they become this kind of, and then we use them for building, isn't it? Yes. For homes. Yes. That is a family of euphorbia.
And this is what?
No, that is daffodil. That's a flower that you call daffodil. Let's concentrate. In your books, in your what? There's somewhere there's a person who has something holding in his hand. And he's cutting some leaves. Cutting what?
Some leaves.
What he's cutting is like this, what I've just cut here. This one, I've cut it from here. From where? When you cut from a tree branches like this, knowing what you are doing for some purpose, what do you call it?
Pruning.
Good, pruning. This was pruning, okay? Yes. So, you know, I came and pruned this tree. Shears. We don't use shears, we use secateurs. Yes, secateurs. Okay? For pruning, okay? Again, if the branch is big like this one, you can still use a panga or a saw to do what? To prune. Because to secatus is for pruning. Pruning what? This is for pruning, okay? And when we prune in order to manage. To do what? The plant, okay? We prune to do what? To manage because sometimes the branches are too many, you want to reduce them, isn't it? Yes, do you understand? We are doing what? We are pruning using second. We also prune, orange plants are also pruned, okay? We also prune citrus, something like lemon. We plant, we plant in order to make a lot of air go inside there. You can remove old branches and so on, okay? Now here, there is something I want to show you here. And I don't want you to, don't take any, just let me, you looking here?
Yes.
When you came, when you did what? When you came here, first we went outside there. And I showed you where water has been passing. It has made some kind of we call it a gully. Small valleys, they are called gullies, okay? When erosion is happening, okay? When erosion is what?
Happening.
That water carries small stones like this, okay?
Yes.
As the small stones are rolling down, they scrap the ground. They do what? They scrap the what? The ground. When they scrap the ground, then the soil becomes loose and is taken further down by the water. Okay? So these are examples of the stones that water uses, okay? Yes. How do you know it has been used by the water? Because it's very smooth, okay? And again, it is hard, so it's very difficult to eat it completely, okay? Can you see this stone? This stone? You know what this is? What is it?
From water.
What is this?
No.
No, it's not for that. It's not for scrubbing the feet. No? No?
It is not.
Yes. Anyway, let me tell you what it is. Up there's a place, and I think this class, if I'm not wrong, grade 4 may have seen the landscapes which we call the Rift Valley, isn't it? Have they? I think it's there, or grade 5. So this is one stone that is collected from those. It's a volcanic stone, okay? Yes. It's called Pupils. It's called? Yes. It is the same one, but you see, initially, you are making an economic purpose from it, but basically that was what, it was not intended for that. It was not intended for that. It's just like another stone that I'm having here. Things. This one. You can cut vegetables with this. It's very sharp. Can you see it's very sharp? Yes. So it's just a stone that can be used by people for other purposes, but basically it was not meant for that. Okay? Right. I can keep one. When you are making manure, there's a type that we call compost manure. I don't know, have we taken too long? What time is it? Leaves, okay? We use dry leaves, we use green leaves, you use ash, and then we made that manure. Can you see it? That's number one. Number two, here. Are we all there? Here we are using, in fact, I want you to stand where you are because I will demonstrate from far. Here, can you all be attentive? We are using worms. We are using what? Worms. To make manure. Okay? To make what?
Can I touch?
Now, this one here, stuff, we are all the leaves we get from these plants, we put it here. No, I'll show you many more. Don't get worried here. Don't get worried. We put it here and we make what? Manure. We make manure. So here we've already two types. One of them is compost manure, which you have seen. Yes. And this is manure we are making from all the dry leaves, okay? Yes. Using earthworms. We use what? Earthworms. To make that manure, okay? We make that manure, yes. Okay? Yes. The worms with them, and they make nini. Higher. We make manure for. The manure we are making is for.
Last Saturday of the month.
The governor of Kiambu County called Kimani Wamatangi has said that we come out of our houses. Come out of what?
Our houses.
And clean the environment. We remove all that dirt in Witerie, Kivute, Jujan, and everywhere else. You know why? Because we need a clean environment. Here you can see something. Can you see something here?
Yes.
Can you all see here? Teachers, you can see this? Do you know what this is?
No.
And children, don't touch it. You know what this is? This one is polythene papers. Okay? Is ladies' hair. Ladies' what? Hair. Can you see it? I think the ladies, you can see that. Can you? Yes. The ones that you put in your head, the piece. Do you call it? They call it the piece, eh? What has happened here? Eh? What has happened here? The waste that we are putting in the village, the goats come and eat it. The goats come and do what? Eat it. So the other day we slaughtered a goat here, and this is what we remove from its stomach. This is what we remove from its stomach. And you, because you are good learners in grade 3 and 4, if we continue throwing waste the way we are doing it in our compounds, one day all our goats and cows, we shall be having what? This in the stomach. Can you see? Yes. Is it not bad? It's very bad. So when you see, okay, our environment becomes very bad, dirty, smelly, and all that, okay? You understand? So what we do here at Manjahi, all the kitchen waste, we feed it to the worms. We feed it to the worms. This is the kitchen waste. Is this ugari? This is ugari. Somebody did not finish ugari. This is pineapples, peelings, okay? And you see it's smelling. Yeah, it's smelling. This is kitchen waste. Kitchen waste and this smelling. Okay? So what we do at Manjahi, this waste, okay, we correct it. We don't throw it anywhere. You see our compound doesn't have all that kind of thing? Yes. Then we come here and we feed it to the worms. Here we have earthworms. We have what? Higher. What is this? What is this? No, I don't mind. No, let me bring you there.
I can't start.
Let me bring you there. I don't mind because there are many. Just one. Okay. Can we all be attentive? We are attentive. Eh? Just pick one. One only. One. One. Only one. Only one. Only one. Okay? Okay, fine. It's okay. It's okay. Now you have seen, eh? So what we do, okay, here we are. Can we all get back here now? The other worms. Number one. Yeah, you can write that somewhere. Number one. They are living. They are living what? Yes. They are living things. They eat. They grow. They reproduce. Okay? And they also produce their body waste. Do you understand? They are living. What do they eat? Here we give them kitchen waste. And then out of that we are making manure. Okay? The manure we make, let me, who is this? Who is there? Who is there? When they eat, when they do what? They produce this kind of waste. This is waste to them. This is the waste they make. They teachers. This is what they produce. Indian mafia earthworms, and we use it as manure. This is very good manure. Do you understand? Yes. So these are living things that eat, they grow, they reproduce, they can also produce waste. Do you understand? Yes. They produce waste. Okay? So the waste they produce to us is manure. And then I want somebody like this guy here next to me. Can smell it. Smell it?